Welcome everyone to our Yin Yoga class. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Beginning our class, we'll be lying on the side of our body. Our intention is working through our full body to help us to relax and find calm. If you have a nice big cushion or a bolster, you may place it down into the middle of your mat or just a little bit closer to the top. And then tuck yourself in towards your mat here. So nice and close. Lying down on our pillow, let the head rest. Bring your arms onto either side of the pillow, your bolster, and then take the top leg back and the bottom leg, place it onto the top of your knee. Just let your body settle into the pillow. Notice your breath now. Inhaling and exhaling. Let your breath start to soften. If you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you may add the twist, which would be turning your head, turning your body, and then looking the opposite way. We'll be in this pose for about 2 more minutes. Being gentle with yourself. One more minute. Exhale breath longer than the inhale breath. If you notice your mind racing, turn your attention to your breath. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest, your tummy. The last 15 seconds, making our way out of this pose, lying on our side, and slowly coming up. Coming to the other side. I'm going to place my bolster onto the other side. Tuck myself into my bolster, nice and close with the hip. Lying on the side of the body, and then turn my chest a little bit, let the head rest. Let yourself be comfortable. Top leg comes back, bottom leg. Place that foot on the top of the knee. Close your eyes. If you would like the deeper stretch, add the twist and then turn, let the head rest. Two more minutes. One more minute. Slowly coming out for side lying pose. If you added the twist, be really gentle with yourself coming out. Reclined butterfly will be our next pose. I will use a block with my bolster. You do not have to use a pillow or a bolster. You may lie on your back without any props. You may remain seated and open up the legs into butterfly and sit up tall, and then fold forward, let the head hang. I will use a little incline here. So lying back. If you choose this option, I'm also going to add some supports under my knees. So be nice and cozy, comfy, and supportive. Tuck yourself, your bottom close into your bolster, your pillow if you're using one. You may turn your palms up towards the sky. Finding stillness. Your breath softens. 2 more minutes in Reclined Butterfly. Again, noticing the rise and fall of your chest, your tummy, your belly. As we soften into these poses, your breath will start to become more even. As your breath becomes more even, that is when you know you're also starting to relax. 30 more seconds. Our last 15 seconds coming out of Reclined Butterfly. You may open the eyes, take the knees in, gently coming up. Removing your props, just place them over on the side. Into deer pose next. No rush. Right leg comes in front, left leg comes behind. Sit up tall, lift up, pelvic tilt, flex both of the feet. You may have this left foot behind here. You may tuck it in a little bit more. Add a little rotation too. Place your left hand onto the outside of the right knee. Rotate. An alternative would be folding forward, letting the forehead rest. One more minute in deer pose. Slowly making your way out. And then into the other side. A little windshield wiper for our legs too. A little option before you move into the other side. And then let's move into the other side. This time the left leg comes ahead, right leg behind. Do that pelvic tilt. Add the rotation, the twist too. Right hand onto the outside of the left knee. Or the option, flexible feet, and the option would be the fold forward. If you are sitting up, you may draw the chin gently to your chest a little ways. One more minute in deer. Slowly coming out of deer. To dragonfly. Here I like to use my bolster again, placing it between my legs. So bring your legs into a V, tuck your pillow in between your legs, sit up tall, and then fold forward. Forehead may rest on your pillow or your hands. You may also rest your cheek on your pillow if you find that it's too much for cramping through your nose. So it's making harder to breathe. So just turn your head. I'll tell you when we're halfway so you can turn your head to the other side also. We're about halfway. You may turn your head to the other. Just turn your head to the other side. Coming out of deer, nice and slow. It's a very slow twist. Her head making her way up. Remove your bolster, your prop. Set it to the side. Tuck your left foot into your inner thigh. Sit up tall, half dragon. You may place a little towel underneath of your right knee for a little bit more cushioning, a little bit more support. And then fold forward. Let the forehead rest. You may use a cushion. Find stillness. Just take your time to set yourself up. If it's not comfortable, use some props to help support your knee, to support your forehead. Let's be in half dragon for one more minute. Dragonfly, I should say. Coming out of half dragonfly, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then releasing the left foot, Tuck your right foot in to the inner thigh. Now set yourself up here. You may use a cushion underneath the right knee for the support. It's always so nice. You may use a blanket. Just like to roll it up. It's a little softness here for my knee. Place it right under my knee. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold up and over the left leg. I'm going to support my forehead with my hands also. One more minute. Last 15 seconds, making your way out. Half dragonfly. Remove your props. Just gonna set my pillows still a little bit closer to my body for the next pose. Windshield wiper your legs side to side, so your feet come wider than the hips. And windshield wiper. Okay, next pose, you may use a blanket or use a pillow. It is square pose. Tuck your left foot under, and then the right foot comes on top. I'm going to support underneath my right knee with my pillow. I'm checking to make sure that my ankle is not going to turn up. I'm going to keep it straight so it doesn't sickle. An option for square pose would be having your left leg straight, right leg can come cross over top. So my right ankle just on top. I may support my knee again with my blanket. So right underneath of my left knee, I may use my cushion, support my right knee. And then I'm going to hold underneath of my ankle, my foot. Okay, finding what is accessible for you. Find stillness. A slight tip of the chin down to the chest. Coming out of square pose in about 30 seconds. I said that wrong. So in 30 seconds, we'll start to make our way out. And opening up your eyes, making our way out now. This is slow. We will be moving into the other side. Before you do, you may do the windshield wiper for the knees, or start setting yourself up to the other side. So this would be with our right leg coming underneath, left leg on top, lining up your ankles and your knees. Support with your pillow underneath of the left knee. You may also have the right leg extended and then cross your leg over top, ankle over top of the leg. Use your supports, wrists is nice and soft here too. So just letting it rest. Tip of the chin down to the chest. Let yourself settle. Let yourself feel the opening coming into the left side now of the hip. Thirty more seconds in square pose. Opening up your eyes. Slowly make your way out of square pose. Take your props to the side. Windshield wiper. Knees. Come over to the side of the body. If you have a block, you may use it. You may also use a pillow, it's for lifting up through the hips. So I'll make my way down and I'll show you what it'll look like. Supported bridge. Rolling over to the side and then onto the back. Supporting your bridge with your block underneath of your hips. And I'm going to have it on not the lowest level, but the second level. So there's 3 levels for my block. Place it underneath the hips. Please do not look around when you do bridge. You may support your hips with your hands also. So if you don't have a block, support your hips with the hands, lifting them up high. Take your palms down to the sides. Okay, making your way into supported bridge. Palms down towards the ground. You may also turn the palms up once you're in this position. Finding stillness. Close your eyes. Let your pelvis start to settle. Take notice if your knees are splaying out to the sides. Just bring them back so your ankles, knees, and hips are in line with each other. One more minute in supported bridge. For the last 15 seconds, coming out of bridge, not turning your head, just removing your prop, use your block. Take your knees into the chest to cradle. Give yourself a little hug and hold. Take your right foot down, left foot down. So a little moving through the body, just to set yourself up here again. So I'm going to move my prop so you can see me. Figure 4, crossing your right ankle over the left knee. Take your left foot off of the ground, wrap your hands around the knee pit, so just underneath your knee. You may have your hands wrapped around the top of your knee too, so a little bit more into the shin. Let yourself settle into figure 4. Your pelvis again starts to be compressed and then letting it open into the ground. Close your eyes. Thirty more seconds. Opening up your eyes. And then hold figure 4. We're just going to turn it. So bringing your right foot down to the ground. So legs come up and over, down to the ground to the left side. Pull the left heel in towards your body. Use that left hand, pull the heel in nice and strong. Right knee points up towards the sky as the goal. Right arm, take it open to the side. You may have a bend in the elbow. Turn your head the opposite way of your legs. Feel the release into shoulder, your chest. If you're a little bit tight, help to release that tightness by using that exhale breath to let go. Feel a stretch coming through the front of your thigh, into the hip. Remaining in our twist for about 30 more seconds. Coming out of the twist, turn your head first. Take your legs back to the center. Uncrossing your right ankle. A little shift through the body. Then cross your left ankle over the right knee. Your right foot may stay down to the ground, or picking up the right foot, wrap your hands around the right leg into the knee pit. You may take that right foot down, just let the leg hang and rest. And then let yourself soften into the ground. Feel the opening into the left side of the hip now. Thirty more seconds. And opening up your eyes. Okay. Let's lift up our legs a little bit higher and then bring them over to the right side. Left foot comes down. Hold on to the left ankle with the right hand and then pull your heel in towards the side of the body. Left knee stays up towards the sky. Open up through the left side. Left arm in line with your shoulder. Arm straight or the elbow bent. Okay, nice big opening again into our shoulder and our chest. Front of the thigh, hip, then into the spine. Turn your head the opposite way of your legs. Use your breath to help you to settle into this pose. A few more seconds. Coming out of the twist, turn your head back to the center. Bring your legs back to the center. Then cross your foot and then bring both knees into the chest. A little squeeze into cradle. Let your body just settle. Shavasana will be our last pose, or pentacle. Take your right foot down to the ground, left foot down to the ground. Knees may be bent. You may have your body on an incline, or take the legs down to the ground, nice and straight. Bring your right foot to the right corner of your mat, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Turn the palms up towards the sky. If you notice your lower back is really lifting up off of the ground, bend your knees, or you may roll over to the side of the body and then come into fetal that way. That is your choice. Place something warm on your body like a blanket. Just getting yourself set up in Shavasana. Letting yourself find stillness. Your eye sockets are heavy. Your facial muscles relax. Shoulders are soft. Squeeze your glutes and then let them release. Your breath softens. We'll be in Shavasana for a few more minutes. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly starting to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, noticing your breath, and coming back to me. Here you may do a little shift through the body. If you're lying on your back, bend to the knees and then take the right arm overhead, then roll over to your right side to fetal. Take a moment and then making your way up to a comfortable seated position. It's nice to always sit with your hips higher than the knees. Take the pressure off of your lower back. Take the pressure off at the knees. And place your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me, sharing your practice with me. Hoping our practice will help you find that relaxation and that calm. Namaste.